blue and Headhunters in white. So my name, of course, is Joel Richard Williams. We are live on the YouTube chat also. So if you do want to drop a message there, make sure that you do. It's going to be another game of football here at the IG Stadium between Headhunters FC and Satakha FC. Headhunters to kick us off. We are up and running in this game. With Headhunters immediately, number 6, Zarentung. It is number 4 there, Hemping. Opens it up wide. Headhunters with the initial control of the game. Satakha will be looking to try and keep it as tight as they possibly can. With Satakha. Zarentung now with possession for Headhunters. Of course, Langsa Hills already awaiting in the quarter-finals. A free kick for Satakha. Good chance here for the men in blue. That was number 17, Punuvi. Ball now with number 9. This is Laiwan Boham over the bar. On a kick for Headhunters, cleared away by Satakha. With Satakha, this is number 8. Another cross straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Headhunters now coming forward. Delightful ball for Arab Cognac. Nicely defended there by number 17, Punuvi. And Satakha managed to hold on for yet another minute. with Satakha FC. Forward. Cleared away by Headhunters. It's number 9 there, Lai Wang. Ball again now for number 4, Hemping. Hemping plays the ball back to the goalkeeper, Homuka. Not the best of passes there by Homuka, and back to the goalkeeper again so they can recycle. Long ball forward by Homuka. Nicely done, looking for number 8, Mankolen. Throw in now for Headhunters. This is number 21, Bautinsat. Recovered again by Satakha, though, who are holding their own inside these first few minutes. That's going to be a foul, surely. Ball now again for Headhunters. Decent ball into the box. Chance! Opportunity cleared away by Satakha. Holding on. The man in blue. Minute 7. Still 0-0. Offside there against Satakha. Ball again now for Satakha coming forward. Decent little run here. Cut back. Ball is in the box. And that was a glorious chance. For Satakha. Oh, 8 minutes in and Satakha are holding their own against Headhunters. Well, again now for Headhunters, cleared away by Satakha, out for a corner. 9 minutes in, still holding their own. Ball for Headhunters. Another ball gets played in. Out for a goal kick for Satakha. Every single minute that goes on, every single second that passes on Satakha are still level, drawing, still holding their own in this game. That will give them a boost of confidence. They'll be saying to themselves, wait a second, it's been 10 minutes already. We can do this again. As a coach myself, usually what I do in situations like this when my team is the underdog in a game, which has happened to me before in a cup game. I was managing a second division team back home in Gibraltar. We played against the first division team. What I usually do is I break the game into 10-minute blocks. So okay, the first 10 minutes, this is the plan. Second 10 minutes, this is the plan. Next 10 minutes, last 5 minutes. You break it down into blocks like that, and it does help you. It really, really, really does help you focus on the bigger picture. So Satakha, first block, first 10 minutes, already cleared, 0-0. The worst thing that you can do as a team, underdog team, is to concede early on in a game against the favorites. Because then that just changes the whole dynamics of the game. It changes absolutely everything. So far, so good for the men in blue. They're holding their own. The first 10-minute block has been completed. The next stage for them perhaps will be to reach minute 20, still deadlocked at 0-0. In this case, in this competition, all they have to do is just 4 blocks of 10, 40 minutes. So if they manage to keep themselves in the game like this, just by setting small targets, then who knows? Football is a funny old game, isn't it? Cognac5576 on YouTube. Joel Cognac, I love you. Thank you for that. Thank you for the name, Joel Cognac. I absolutely love it. Another shot there from distance for Satakha, easily into the hands of the goalkeeper. Also, we have another quarter-final happening today, and then tomorrow at 10 o'clock another quarter-final. And then on Monday we have the semis. Next Wednesday we have the final of the Captain Kenguruse Memorial Trophy. In Yong Cognac saying Joel Wang now. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. I prefer Cognac. I like that. Soon to be also. Ball now with number 6, Zarentung. Plays the ball forward. Again, Satakha not giving them any spaces. This is Laiwan Boham, number 19. Sorry, number 19. Yeah, number 19, Laiwan Boham, number 9. That's Bautin Sat. Going to be taken by Zarentung. Mentong Katwang Shutoti. Joel, come for black tea. Well, if you guys insist, might as well take a trip to Mon. Throw in for Headhunters. Minute 13. Ball is with Hemping. That's number 3, Ito. Ito and Hemping, of course, a centre-back pairing for this Headhunters side. Very reliable, very stable centre-back pairing with a lot of experience in different competitions, especially in the Dr. Tiao Trophy. Oh, mistake! Oh, lucky enough. The Satakha player was not fast enough to get there. 0-0, 14 minutos en este encuentro, todavía sin abrir el marcador. Ambos equipos. Partido que Satakha está defendiendo bastante bien y sin problema alguno por ahora. No issues for Satakha at all at the moment. But here is Arab Cognac. Again for Arab Cognac and cleared away by Satakha. Ball again now for Headhunters. There's out of play for a corner kick for Headhunters, minute 14. Arab Cognac is down injured. That would be a worry for the Headhunters side at the moment. So 15 minutes in, still 0-0. Satakha are holding on to this result as it stands. The game plan is simple. Soak up the pressure, try and hit Headhunters on the counter attack. Keep a tight back line, tight midfield, give no spaces, no time for these Headhunter players to turn, swivel, shoot, pass, find their range. Harass them as best as they possibly can with incessant amount of pressure, and then pray and hope for the best when attacking. As of now, 15 minutes in, still 0-0, so it seems to be working. Bautinsat will take this corner kick for Headhunters. That's an abysmal corner kick by Bautinsat. You expect someone playing for Headhunters to be able to produce a better corner than that. So the IG Stadium is being renovated as we speak, so henceforth there is no background noise. That is the reason why you can only hear my commentary, but that should suffice, really. The problem is, if we do put the background noise, you're going to be hearing all the cranes and all the different work happening in the IG Stadium, as that shot there by Laiwang Boham goes well wide. Ball now again for Headhunters, coming forward once more. Another cross coming in, cleared away by Satakha. And a kick now for Headhunters. Ball played in over everyone's head. That will go behind for a goal kick for Satakha FC. 19 minutes in. Second block nearly complete already. Satakha have held for 20 minutes in this game against the favourites Headhunters. So that is something that they should be proud of, in all honesty. Here comes Satakha now. Nice looking run. Chance here for Satakha. The cross coming in safely into the hands of Homuka. By Dr. TL Trophy opened the government eyes to renovate it most probably. Well, whatever it is, whatever the reason behind the renovations of the IG Stadium in Kohima, or the construction of that ground in Chumokedima, or the construction and renovation of the ground in Mokokshin, with the gallery and everything ready for the 25th edition of the Dr. TL Trophy, it can only mean good. It can only be good for Nagaland football that things are happening with regards to the sport here in Nagaland, because there is so much potential. I keep on seeing potential every single time that I come here to Nagaland, or every single time that I commentate on different games. There are so many young, uprising talented players here in Nagaland that are not given chances, are not given opportunities, not because they're just not given them, but because there are none. There are no opportunities, there are no chances. The infrastructure a few years back was negligible and non-existent. Academies, negligible, non-existent. Coaching, negligible, non-existent. Things are moving in the right direction. And things do take time. In Spanish we say, la cosa de palacio van despacio. The things in the palace go slowly. That's the literal translation from Spanish to English. So, la cosa de palacio van despacio. Guys, it takes time for everything to develop and to improve. The good thing is that there is seriousness about football now in Nagaland. People are finally awaking to the fact that there is a lot of potential in this beautiful, fantastic, magnificent state of Nagaland. If I can see it, surely others can too. Hence, I do keep on returning and coming back once and twice and thrice and 4 and 5 and 6 times, because the potential is there. The raw talent is always there. It just needs nurturing, just needs guidance from people that know what they're doing. So I just do hope that all these improvements to the infrastructure serve people and the players of Nagaland to their benefit and advantage. Minute 22. Ball forward by Satakha. Cleared away by Hemping. Lays it off to Zarentung. Zarentung with possession. Back to Hemping. Back to Homuka again. Minute 23, still deadlocked at 0-0. In the poll right now, 78% people believe Headhunters are going to win. Satakha 22. Ball now with Satakha again. Minute 24 now. Ball with Headhunters once again. Shot goes over the bar, well wide. You see, for football to continuously develop in Nagaland, you need the good infrastructure, you need the grounds, you need the facilities to be able to provide the players with a space to develop and nurture their talents. And then, of course, you need the coaching, the grassroots form. If I can be of any assistance to that, then I will happily assist. A lot of potential in Nagaland, and I mean that wholeheartedly. It's not just because I'm here with you guys talking at the moment, but it is because I genuinely feel a connection to this land. I mean that, seriously, I do. Hence, I just want the best for the people and the players and footballers and everyone involved in Nagaland. It's like home for me. It really is. Might sound weird, but it's true. 27 minutes in, nearly already the third block complete. But again by Satakha. Safely into the hands of the goalkeeper, Homuka from Headhunters. Online, Joel, sir, one question. How many districts are there in Nagaland? I think 14 or 15, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not an expert in Nagaland. I do have a lot of love for the people here in Nagaland. A lot of respect also for the way that you conduct yourself, Sundays being observed as a religious day. Very, very, very few people, very few places around the world observe that, on Sundays. It fascinates me. It really does fascinate me. Well, now for Satakha, they're through here. On the counter, Satakha, surely! Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. Oh. The mere fact that we're broadcasting all of the games of the Captain Kenguruse Memorial Trophy just shows the improvement in football in Nagaland. Corner coming in for Satakha. Back post cleared away by Headhunters. And people say no scope for sports in Nagaland, irrespective of football athletes. A sports person cannot earn a living out of it, just earn little during the prime age and over. Well, Naga football players should be looking to develop in Nagaland and then looking to play in the I-League, in the I-League 2, in the ISL. Example, Kevisanyu Peseye, right now playing at Gokulam. Guess who made that happen? Of course, if you join one and one together, then that happens. Alume, a couple of years ago, also had trials at Gokulam and played in the reserve team. Gukwe played, Tejasenjo? Guirie played for Gokulam also. So there is a link, there is a connection that can happen, that can result in these players making it through to the next level of football, professional football. Not amateur football, professional football. But they need the right coaching, they need the right infrastructure, they need the right guidance. My dream for the past 2-3 years is to have full-born bred Nagaland player playing in the ISL representing India. That is what we should be aiming for, every single one of us. Omoka clears the ball away, looking for Laiwan Boham. So there is scope if you're good enough. And why shouldn't there be 100 Nagaland players playing in the I-League and the ISL and so forth? Why not? There is 100 Manipuris, there's 100 Mizos, there's a whole load of northeastern players competing in the I-League and the ISL, but very few players from Nagaland. Why? We have to ask ourselves that question. And then perhaps when we have the answers to that question, then we can start developing the game properly, professionally, efficiently. to make sure that we do have, on par with Manipur, with Mizoram, and so forth, the amount of players playing in those higher levels of football in India and perhaps abroad. Why not? All it takes is a person with a vision to carry this out. So minute 32. So Satakha still holding on. Minute 32, third block complete. This is what I meant. Headhunters are finding it hard to break down this Satakha back line. It's not easy. Well, now with Headhunters. Cross coming in, out for a corner kick. Naga. Joal, okay, nice. We love to have you in Nagaland. Thank you for coming to Nagaland to promote Nagaland football. And I wonder how you managed to come to tiny state from a far-flung place. Well, it's a very interesting story. I do work for Sportscast whenever we have tournaments. Corner kick coming in. And that's the first goal. Manton Cognac with the first goal for Headhunters, and it had to come from a set piece. That's the only way that Satakha were going to be broken today. And Headhunters have finally managed to take advantage of a lapse of focus and concentration by Satakha. And after 34 minutes in the game, Headhunters won, Satakha FC 0. Well, irrespective of whether they deserve it or not, Headhunters are in the lead. That is all that matters at the moment. It is Manton Cognac with the goal. Free header past the goalkeeper, Ikuvi. Nothing could be done there by him. And it's 1-0 for Headhunters. So how did I get to Nagaland? Very interesting question, actually. I do work occasionally for Sportscast whenever we have tournaments, and they, of course, require my voice. So they told me, look, you have two options. You can either do an India Under-21 tournament, or you can do this tournament in Nagaland, which is a district tournament. And I thought about it. Obviously, the Under-21 India tournament was very appealing to me. It's India, it's a national team. But I don't know what happened. I had a moment, an epiphany, and I said to myself, well, why not do something completely out of the box? Why not start a project, something new? It was the first ever tournament that was going to be broadcasted in Nagaland by Sportscast. So I thought to myself, well, let's be the first one. Let's be the one to start something amazing in this far-flung place. That's what I did, I guess. I made the right choice, without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Dhaka in position. And as I say, the rest is history. Came here to Mokokshan, to the Incommering Sports Complex in 2022. And the rest is history, as I say. The relationship between Nagaland and myself and Nagaland continues. grow and strengthen and deepen. 36 minutes in, 1-0 for Headhunters. The goal scorer, Manton Cognac. It was a moment, because it was also less money, and it was also less everything, to be honest, less scope, in the sense of the under 21 tournament was a 7-day tournament, and it was good, but something was drawing me to Nagaland. I don't know what it was. Did my research, and I thought, well, it would be interesting to be here. And yeah, here I am. Volley goes behind for a goal kick. Wapanyantan, Sir Joel, do you play football? I do. But obviously I haven't played since I was 22, 23. Came to India when I was 25, so haven't played in some while at a decent level. Ball now again for Satakha. OV 26-26, talk more about the match. Whenever there is a gap of anything happening, well, we can discuss and talk about absolutely everything. If there's nothing happening in the game, well, we can talk about anything you guys want. I can't disclose the details of Kevisanyo. That is something personal to him. All I can say is that someone made that happen. All again now for Headhunters into the box. Oh, the control by Laiwan Boham was not good, is it? Minute 40. The fact code 1. It is because you're destined in Nagaland, your future wife is also here. Well, I agree. I agree with you, my friend. I agree with you. Especially with the second part. I agree completely. Ball now with Satakha once again. Henye Cognac. I can only say one name. Ian Mongba. Absolutely love the kid from Tuangsang, of course. All out of play. 40 minutes have elapsed. Yi Putlang, Joel Nagaland football is growing much as compared to the past years. Thank you for being part of this growing football ecosystem. You keep the vibe alive. Always keep it going. Thank you very much for the positivity. Absolutely love it. If I can make one of you guys happy, then I've done my job properly. That is the way that I see it. Cognac Naga, Joel, love your commentaries. What I believe Nagas love to watch football more. Well, I hope they like to watch football because of the game. Not just because of my commentary. Ball now for Headhunters. 3 minutes left of this first half. Another chance here now. Shot coming in! Goal! Laiwan Boham breaks Satakha FC hearts. scoring the second goal of the game just before the halftime interval. Headhunters 2, Satakha FC 0. Cracking finish, hurling effort into the corner. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. And it's 2-0. Here comes Boham again. Well, again now for Headhunters, just 2 minutes left of this game. It certainly feels like it's game over. It certainly feels like that. Beautiful goal by Lawan Boham. You have to give him credit for that. Look at that finish. The goalkeeper tried his level best, Ikuvi. Dived, stretched, but that strike was just too good by Lawan Boham. Of course, Lawan Boham, another player that's had I-League experience playing in Delhi. And of course, yes, the Lawyer Memorial Trophy is also going on in Doengsang, of course. Another beautiful part of Nagaland. A place where I have a lot of friends in Doengsang, of course. Mong Naga, well, I will be there personally on the 25th edition of the Dr. Tiao Trophy. Not just as a commentator, though. I do like to put my money where my mouth is. I'll be there as a coach for one of the district teams. So there you have it. I won't reveal which team just as of yet. That will be revealed in due course. But there you go. A little bit of excitement for you guys next season in Mokokchung. Ball now with Zarentung. Back with Ikuvi, the goalkeeper for Satakha. Minute 44, nearly at the end of this first half. Well, I can categorically say it's not Mon. I'm going there to take the title away from Mon. Simple as that. Or with Sarentung. Free kick for Satakha into the box. Shot coming in, blocked. Nation already knows you'll be the coach of Mokokchung. Well, I won't be saying much. Guys, it's half time. You may brood and broil or 14 minutes left here. It is 2 goals, 5 goals to nil. It could be 6 here. So 6-0, just like that. Headhunters 6, Satakha 0. Oh, 6-0. 10 minutes left. Very, very, very simple game in the end for Headhunters. Satakha now on the attack. Minute 73. So it is, yeah, one of those moments, isn't it? Hunters just dominating this game, unfortunately, for Satakha. Being a very, very simple game for Headhunters. Well, again now with headhunters again. I believe it is supposed to be 5-0, isn't it? Not 6. Anyways, I'll have to double check after that. Again, perhaps the cameraman scored a goal that we were unaware of. Five minutes left of this game. And we'll have another quarterfinal after this, of course. Already yesterday, Langsa Hills qualified for the semis when they beat Adroit Boys by 2-1. Substitution for Satakha. It's now for Satakha maybe to get a consolation goal here. Just a few minutes left. Here come the men in blue. All four headhunters again. The fog and the mist is slowly starting to come into the IG Stadium in Kohima. One solitary minute left. Satakha with a shot goes well over the bar. Headhunters against Langsa Hills. Semi-final. Battle of Mon. Interesting game. We're going to be watching on Monday. Also, we have Lucia FC against PDFA Junior. Also today at 12 o'clock, well, 12:30, if you think about it properly. They will need time to warm up and everything. So 12:30 more or less. Lucia FC against PDFA. And for Satakha, just over the bar. Oh, just wide again by Satakha. Oh, 6-0. End of the game. Headhunters are gone through. Satakha are going home. Time for a short break. Time for some lunch. Back with you guys for the 12 o'clock game between Lucia FC and PDFA Juniors.